I am shooting this video in what is called the Grotto in Memphis Funeral Home, and there are scenes of Jesus' life from his birth all the way around here to his ascension. And I'm showing you now Jesus instructing teachers in the temple here behind me. This is Jesus, this little boy, 12. And I want to instruct some teachers myself here locally. The churches, I've been to Methodist churches, Baptist churches, Churches of Christ, several churches that when they read Peter's writings, they say the elements will melt with fervent heat. Well, fervent in the dictionary is only a feeling, only a strong feeling. And so this fervent is only a feeling. And the elements on the periodical chart was just developed by Dimitri less than a little over 100 years ago. So that's why I have this periodical chart thing. I wished I could get a better view of it in here. But the point is that in the Bible, if you admit to this truth, that the Bible is not speaking of the periodical chart elements melting, then you look at the context of elements in the Bible, and you come up with what is the surroundings. And so I want to shoot this here of Jesus' ascension. Up there, this is an angel that was we were to comfort one another by this scene of Jesus, because he's going to come back in the clouds, which is this cloud that is taking him. It's a traveling thing because it went out of the atmosphere. And so he's going to come back this way, and we're to encourage one another this way, and not to say that the periodical chart elements are going to burn with a physical fire, because the word there in the text is fervent, which is an emotion. It is a feeling and not a physical fire. And when you admit to this, then you admit that the elements are the surroundings. And so in the beginning there was a canopy of water over us, and the ocean is supposed to be gone in the end. So the ocean will go back up, and there's a feeling that takes place when this happens. And so that's the admitting to the elements being the surroundings. You then admit to the universe being there, and God still having elements to create out of. And so you do away with all the spiritual ideas that these religions are throwing at us, that heaven is just a spiritual place. And so there's a lot that you admit to. That's why I'm making this point, by saying that the surroundings will change, and that earth is eternal. Earth passages that I've gone over in my books, and not going to be obliterated. And so this is a major point that I'm making for religions today. That's why I came down here today to shoot this video in what is called the Grotto.